Good morning. How are we doing? A reminder today, it is what you do on average that counts, not the one great perfect day, the best workout that you had in one day. It's actually what you do on average over time. And if you are improving, no matter how small, over time, your average is getting better. That's all that matters. It's a bit like, we don't judge relationships by one day, like just what you did on Valentine's Day, right? Like if I don't empty the dishwasher one day, that's all right, we can let that pass. But if one becomes two becomes three becomes four, becomes 5, 6, 7, all of a sudden it's like Mrs. Fruci comes over, you know what, you're not pulling your weight, this is going on, and then all of a sudden it's a different conversation. And it's the same when it comes to health, when it comes to weight loss, when it comes to your fitness level. And the reason I'm sharing this is sometimes you'll have those moments where you compare yourself to what you used to do. Maybe you used to train harder, maybe you used to be able to do more, but did you have more time at that time? Like for me personally, I used to train for so long in the gym before kids, definitely, mainly at university, before really Fruci Fit took off like the way it is now. Like because I was a university student, I was doing a bit of personal training at the time, but nothing, personal. You always think you're busy, right? Interesting. But at the time I would spend quite a lot of time training. I don't value it to that extent or feel the need to train that much anymore. It would actually be counterproductive for my overall goals and my values and what I value in life, from family to not. And it's funny when I speak to, not funny, but when I speak to people at the moment, they're like, I couldn't get my workout in because I had to look after X, Y, Z, parents, kids, all these obstacles coming up. And it's like, well, what's the alternative? The alternative is you don't look after them. Or, of course you got to put yourself first. But does that align with the values that you have right now? Well, no, it doesn't. Okay. Did I do my best today then? Can you say I did my best? Well, I got a brisk walk in. Cool. Great. Would you normally have done that? No, probably not. I didn't binge eat either. Normally, when I'm stressed like this, when something comes up, I binge eat. But you didn't. So instead of having another problem, I didn't do my workout and I binge ate. Now I feel bloated. Now I feel rubbish and I didn't sleep as well. You actually controlled your response. That is a big win. And guess what? The more you do that, the better your results are. Because if your bad days get a little bit better over time, that's going to be a big win. So, rather than letting one day of not emptying dishwasher turn into 7, I can not empty dishwasher one day, but the next day I'm going to empty it. Yeah. I'm not going to have that all or nothing approach because it's going to get me into trouble. Not put them away. So, I hope that helps. I hope you can relate to that. If there's anyone else who's not emptying the dishwasher. So, any questions, as always, let me know. Control what you can. Remember, can I just get a little bit better on average over time? Can I make my rubbish days a little bit better? That's progress. Doesn't have to be perfect. Make your rubbish day. My challenge to you, make your rubbish day a little bit better. And I'll take this one step further. If you feel like, what's the point in that though? What's the point of getting a 5-minute workout, a 1-minute workout? I want you to go as far as saying, if there's no point in doing it, don't do it and see what happens a year from now. If there's no point exercising just once a week, it's not going to make any difference. Don't do it and see what happens a year from now. Rather than complaining that the weight hasn't gone down at all, it's probably going to start going up. And how's your energy like? What's your bone density like? What's your mobility like? What's your strength like? What's your body shape like? How are your clothes fitting now? What's our mood like? What's our our confidence feeling like at the moment? Our endorphins, how much do we want to exercise? It's like a nice vicious cycle. So, any questions, let me know. We have our Kickstart program starting this week and next week as well. Chippenham, Marlborough, Devizes. If you're coming in, if you want more information on that, do comment below of Kickstart. I'll get the details and I will see you soon. Take care.